Now we are going to learn about auxiliaries and modals. Finite verbs often require additional forms of verbs when sentences are written in different tenses. These additional components are called helping verbs. Both primary auxiliaries and modal auxiliaries are such helping verbs. Verb be. Am, is, was, are, where, being and been are derived from verb be. Next is the verb do. Does, did are the present and past tense forms of do. Verb have, has and had are the present and past tense forms of have. Usage of main verbs. The primary auxiliaries can be used independently as main verbs or the finite verbs in a sentence. He is a famous painter. Is the main verb. I am happy now. Do come in. He has several properties in Paris. Has is the main verb here. She does not speak English. Does is the main verb here. Since primary auxiliaries can act as main verbs, they change their form according to the number, whether singular or plural, of the subject, like finite verbs. They are helpful as neighbors. They are is a plural. He is going home now. Where he is singular. They were tired. Where is plural again. He is very hardworking. Is singular again. Akbar was a wise king. Was is a finite verb. Primary auxiliaries can be used in infinite forms by adding to the primary auxiliary. She wants to be rich. To be. He wants to have his lunch later. To have. I have lots of homework to do. To do. To have plenty of money was his main goal. To have. She promised to be punctual. To be. Usage 3. Present participles. By adding ing or ing to verb be and have, we can form present participles from them. For example, being tired, I went to bed early. Being is added to the verb be. Having succeeded, they cheered loudly. Have and ing is added to it to become having. I saw a cobra having a broad hood. Again, ing is added to have and it is having again. Having done his homework, he left school. The house is being built on this site. Ing is added to be and it becomes being. As present participle, verb be helps in the formation of continuous tense, particularly in the passive voice. The garden is being watered by the gardener. Being. She was being tortured by her mother. Being. He is being coached by his sports teacher. Be is being. They were being punished for disobedience. Were being. I am being disturbed by loudspeakers. Am being. Modals are helpful verbs that help in modifying the meaning of the main verb in a sentence. They are used to suggest permission and possibility, certainty, etc. Unlike the primary auxiliaries, these cannot be used as main verbs independently, but can be used with a main verb as a helping verb. Can, could, may, might, will, would, shall, should, must, ought to, need, have to, used to are modals most commonly used in sentences. These are used to express specific meaning to sentences. Can is used to express ability and could is its past tense form. Could can also be used to frame polite questions. For example, she can speak 4 languages. I can help you with this work. He could complete the work easily is the past tense, and they could not lift the load is the past tense of can again. He cannot swim in deep water. It is a present tense. Could is used to frame polite requests. Example, could you please lend me your pen? Could you show me the way to the market? Could I meet you later? Could you shut the window? Could you bring me a glass of water? The next examples of may are seen now. May and might. May is used to denote the following: permission asked politely. For example, may I come in? May I leave now? You may stop now. You might do me a favor. Might is the past tense of may. To express a possibility, for example, what he says may be true. He may leave tomorrow. It may rain next week. He said that he might go. That is the past tense of may again. She might be gone by now. To express a blessing or a wish. May you have a happy journey. May you live long. May your nation prosper. To express a purpose, the examples are: we eat that we may live. He drove so that she might get rest. Will and would. Will is used in all persons you, he, and she, except the first I and we to form the future tense. For example, we will play the match tomorrow. He will come tonight. You will regret this. When will he arrive? They will end the meeting later. Click here for grammatical persons. Fill in the suitable modals in the given sentences. The patient dash be taken to the hospital immediately. The patient must be taken to the hospital immediately. After you finish your work, you dash leave. You may leave. We dash keep our city clean. We ought to keep our city clean. You dash not help someone when you are poor too. You cannot help someone when you are poor too. She dash attempt all the questions in the afternoon paper. She will attempt all the questions in the afternoon paper. Grammatical person. First person, second person and third person. For the first person we say I, we, me, us, my, mine, our and ours. I is the first person, we two, me, us, my, mine, our and ours. The second person is you, your and yours. The third person is he, she, it, his, her, hers, its, him, her, it, they, them, their and theirs. The pronoun, the person or the plurality and the gender can be seen below. I is the first person and it is singular. You is the second person which is either singular or plural. He is a third person singular, masculine or gender neutral third person singular and the gender is masculine. She is also a third person singular and it's a feminine. Obviously the gender is also feminine. And it is a third person singular. It is neutral or neuter and the gender is neuter. We is a first person plural and they is a third person plural and the gender being neutral and it's a third person singular.